As you may already know, Connor Murphy just died at only 32 years old, my age. I'll speak from a fitness perspective when it comes to the mindset because Men's Mental Health Month just passed and nobody cares. And this has been the year there's been numerous bodybuilders that died in their 30s. And it goes back to the whole mental health thing. Mental health issues leading to the point of drug early death. Something I don't wish on anybody, and this are the videos you never want to do. But at the same time, they need to be made because it will bring more awareness to this. You need to check in your bodies, check on your guys. Seriously. Because on the surface level, it may look like it has everything. It has the followers, it has the attraction from the opposite sex, the money, all that good stuff. But you don't know what he's truly dealing with. This is the only influencer in the last 10 years that you saw the downfall of the looks maxing, the drugs, the how everything escalated to this point in the tragic death in Thailand. Anyways, I have a few videos here I'll look at just to get more context and pause every now and then and speak to it. So it's not letting me click the video. Let's try this.
Connor Murphy has passed away at just 32 years old, and the details are absolutely heart.
Like, this is a disorder, man. The whole looks maxing community, please stop. Please stop. This whole looks maxing thing is leading to men's early deceasement. You have everything you need. You don't need to have a freak. Your jaw doesn't need to look like that. You don't need to look like Arnold. You have things. If you have deficiencies, find a way to make the best part of you outshine that. You have people doing height surgeries now, liposuctions, and any cosmetic possible things to enhance their looks. For what? For what? For women? Because before this, he already was getting that. Of course, it was definitely the drugs that attributed to this. It's just tragic to see. It's tragic to see. And if you're a parent, what do you tell your sons? What do you tell your daughters? For this video, sons in particular, what do you tell them? You need to be there, and you need to be the person that instills self-confidence in them. Because social media is undefeated, and especially as you grow as a man, nobody cares about you. So you need to, as a parent, you need to do things to make sure your son has good self-esteem. Because it's only going to go down as they age with how the world is and how they treat men. Men's Mental Health Month just passed. Nobody talks about it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Heartbreaking. If you've been following the fitness world, you definitely remember Connor Murphy. At his peak, he was one of the biggest fitness influencers on the internet, inspiring millions with his transformation videos. But in recent years, fans became increasingly concerned about his behavior. According to reports, the incident happened in Bangkok, Thailand.
It's so sad to see, man. So sad. If you're through like compassionate person, this doesn't sit well with you. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Witnesses allegedly saw Connor acting erratically, and people close to him reportedly said he had been behaving strangely throughout the night. Reports say that when police arrived, Connor panicked, jumped into a nearby lake, and swam far from shore. Tragically, he reportedly became exhausted and drowned. Authorities later recovered his body and began an investigation. Reports also claimed the rental property where he had been staying was found heavily vandalized. While many online have linked the tragedy to Connor's past public discussions about steroid use and recreational drugs, the official...
There you go. And another thing too that I'm not for, steroids. I don't care what you think. I'm against it. I'm against it. I'm against all drugs. I don't do any of them, and I'm against all of them. And alcohol as well. Oh, you never have fun. Shut up. It's time to grow up. Those things are poison. It kills you slowly. When will people understand that? When? Oh, you're not cool. Shut up. Shut up. I don't need to be cool. I need to be in tune with myself. I need to be someone that thinks for themselves. Stop doing drugs. Stop drinking. Stop all that. It always goes back to that. Causes issues. Your mental health will be so much better off if you stop drinking, stop smoking, weed as well, stop it, stop being immature, and all these drugs you think you need. You can have a great physique without steroids and TRT and all this stuff. Oh, testosterone is natural. Shut up. Let your body get it naturally. Stop eating processed foods. That will make sure your testosterone levels are higher. Don't hold excess fat. Don't overstress. If your estrogen levels and serotonin levels aren't increasing, your testosterone levels will be higher automatically without you needing TRT and all this stuff. Stop it. Don't let fitness people with a bunch of followers convince you that you need that. You don't. You only think you need that because you're competing with the next person. You're trying to look like another person, which is not going to happen. You're not going to look like me. I'm not going to look like you. The things you have, believe it or not, that I don't have. But the things I do have that you don't have. It's the same vice versa for every single human being. Next video.
Did you notice the longevity frame Connor Murphy was holding in his final video before his death and the sadness on his face? His death was not an accident. Connor suddenly lost control and jumped into a lake in Thailand, and he was eventually unable to be saved. His girlfriend said his behavior was unusual before the incident, and unknown substances were found in his car.
Goofies. It looks Max into those goofies. Be the best version of yourself. That's cool. But don't twist it to something that is a disorder. Don't twist it. Be in good shape, great, but don't make it your whole life. Make money, yes, but don't make it your whole life. Self-improve, yes, but don't make it your whole life. Know what I'm saying? That's where the stigma comes from. When people look at people in shape, oh, you live at the gym. No, I don't live at the gym. I've been disciplined since I was 16 years old. 16 years. If you do something for 16 years, won't you be good at it? Come on, let's use common sense here. Let's use common sense. What thing have you done for 16 years that you're not better than good at? Tell me.
Everyone saw it as a sudden accident, but he had already left behind signs. The longevity frame had always been his biggest obsession. For years, he relied on extreme methods to seek a longer and more stable life. In the video, he tightly held the frame, but his face was filled with sadness. Deep down, he knew these methods could never truly heal him. He had also cut ties with his family long ago. He grew up without emotional support, and several relationships ended badly.
That's so sad. So sad. It's so sad. Check on your dudes, man. Check on people. I don't even know what to say.
Repeated emotional breakdowns and sought medical help multiple times, leaving his mental state unstable for years. Later, he stopped posting fitness content. His videos became increasingly strange, and he had even filmed fake death videos for attention. A week before the incident, he cut off contact with all friends and family, as if he had already made a negative decision. Drowning was only the surface result.
We need to start caring about men. We really do. We really do. I'm sick and tired of seeing this. It is far too many in this year so far. Halfway through the year, it's too many. Too many 30-year-old men dying. Too many. And I'm definitely I lost count.
I'm still processing this because it doesn't seem real. I'll just give you the straight facts first of all. Connor Murphy was living on a golf course in Bangkok, and it's very beautiful, and he has a nice house there. In the end, he drowned in his backyard lake. And there's a lot more things that led up to that. Up until his passing, he was discovering that he had achieved some superhuman abilities. And it's no joke. He actually did achieve some superhuman abilities. Well, Connor, of course, his head has been outside the system since
it was never a video I wanted to do. Never.
He was 18, because he became an influencer when he was 18. And the last time he was here, I think it was the last time he was here, or maybe it was the time before, we did that video where he was, I'm really glad I shot that video with him. Wow. Where he gave his perspective on like the meaning of life and his goal with his consciousness and his theories, and some could say conspiracy theories. But he was onto something. He was onto many things. He was tapped into a level of consciousness that most people never will be. Seems like a lot of the best friends I've had, the most interesting characters I've had, left this world really early.
It's so sad. I'll just do one more. I can't do this. Not at this point of the day.
This fitness influencer just died at 32 after the internet watched him slowly lose himself. Connor Murphy built a massive following showing off his physique to strangers on the street. But a few years ago, he started to change. He live streamed a 40-day water fast that left him half his size. Then he got obsessed with optimizing his looks, bone structure, jawline, everything. Most people watching assumed it was all just for views, but he kept going deeper. He moved to Thailand, and friends started openly worrying that he was on. This was one of his last videos.
It's getting weird. I feel like I'm dying every second.
I can't do this anymore. Just consider everything I said in this video about checking on your people and staying away from substances. Fun doesn't mean intoxication. Overcoming your problems doesn't mean through things that leave you high and intoxicated. I don't know what else to add to that. I really don't. Drugs are the enemy. Alcohol is the enemy. It can lead to this. Just the percentages are low, of course, but the possibilities are still there. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching the video. Subscribe for more videos. God bless.